Is I'm just gonna say the second episode of How to Manipulate the Zodiac, and this is of course Taurus. Now everybody knows I'm a Taurus expert. Everybody knows this. Why? Because my son's a Taurus, his mother's a Taurus, my girlfriend's a Taurus, my grandma's a Taurus. Taurus City, baby. Taurus City. Now look, Taurus is known for being what? Stubborn, the ground, the mother, the giver, receptive. Taurus is the embodiment of femininity, just like Aries is the embodiment of masculinity, right? The thing about Taurus, especially Taurus women, is that they're very protected, just like Aries. Very protected. Not a lot of Taurus women are very charismatic, very emotional, but they switch up on you. When they're your friends, they're very different from when they're your romantic partners. Because the difference between a Taurus woman and an Aries man is that an Aries man might not show you all the craziness, but he'll give you a little taste. He'll give you a forewarning of not to step into the mass, right? A Taurus woman, no. If you know them, they're gonna be one way, and it's just pretty much like I'm not even gonna say that because that would be offensive, but yeah, I'm not gonna say that. But the thing about that is, Taurus women have a predisposition to shit testing the fuck out of you. Now, when I say shit testing, every woman does it just to make sure, and it's a genetic thing. And like I said, these things are going to be vague and broad and applied to a lot of women in general and a lot of people from a certain part of the country or world in general. But Taurus women give you a lot of shit test, and how that's not a good thing. Why is this not a good thing? Because if you know how to pass one, you can pass them all. That's what's really messed up about it. Faking it till you making it with the Taurus is exactly that. Because once there's too much emotional investment, it's very hard for them to throw you away. Using the weapon of love, weaponizing what is lovable about you, even if you're, no matter what kind of person you are. You could be the worst type of person in the world as long as you know how to use your highlights. You know how to use that Venetian. The thing about Venus, Venus is the planet of, when you use that Mars, when you use your Mars to complement their Venus, to bring the Venus attention on you. Venus is the planet of cosmetics, love, attraction. When you could pass those shit tests, pretty much like Scorpio. Scorpio, how you manipulate a Scorpio is through respect. But when you could pass those shit tests, then you have the respect. They cannot love you unless you pass those tests, and not all women operate like that. When you have the love and the understanding of admiration, when you could wake up and put your emotional makeup on, when you could put your personality makeup on, when you can fake it till you make it. If you could fake it till you make it, you could do this. You could play the same game that Taurus does to you. What I mean is, you could present yourself as somebody that is compassionate, confident, just like a Taurus woman would do. Present themselves as somebody that's confident, compassionate, grounded, very social, very politically aware. And you could come at them the same way. I'm passionate, I'm sociable, I'm very politically aware, I'm confident, and I'm grounded. We have a rapport. We have a rapport. And then you get into the relationship, and you're like, you're insecure. You don't give a fuck about anybody. You don't know who the president is. You don't know about the judicial system. You're crazy. You're not grounded. You're in your head all the fucking time. You walk around in circles talking to yourself. You throw shit at me when you're mad. But you can go into the relationship fake like that too, and they won't even get mad at you. When I met you, you were this, you were this, you were this, and I'm like, yeah, you did the same shit too, man. And that wasn't even my intentions though. because it's just that whole system. But that's what a Taurus is though. Those walls, when you break down those raw walls with those tests, they might say something to you like, you know, it's crazy because I have really crazy brothers, and my brothers always beat them up every time they come over here, and I have so many exes always coming over and proposing to me, and if they see a man over here, they might just kill him. One of my exes just got out of prison. Every time I get in a relationship, I get pregnant. Some shit like that. And you're like, okay, all right, I see where this is going. You're only saying these things to me because you like me and you want me to either fight or flight. I see. I see what's going on. That's Venetian. That's Venetian. That's an attraction thing. Just like I told you, the law of attraction. The universe is going to test you. The universe is going to respond to you according to how down you are to go about getting the opposite of what you're asking for, right? If you rob a bank, you're more likely to get away if you are willing to go to prison, even if you get caught. Even if you get caught and you're like, "Bro, I'm G code. I'm not opening my mouth." The universe will let you rob that bank. If you know, look, I might be going to prison. I don't care. I'm willing to take that risk. This is $1 million right here. That's exactly how Taurus works. Another thing, another gem about Taurus. Taurus women have that Venetian in them, in their egos, in their mind, bodies, and souls. If you invest in a Taurus woman, not tricking, if you invest in a Taurus woman, if you put a lot of intention and energy in them, and you have similar goals or wants, if you want to be something and she wants that same thing, or even if you don't tell her about something that you want, as long as you put that energy into that Taurus woman, that shit'll come to you. Okay, that's just facts. All right, but love and shit test, how to manipulate a Taurus, and not just the Taurus woman. So I don't want any females to be offended by this, but that's it, man. It's Aaron Moses. Life is in the breath. Breathe it in. Peace. Ah, it didn't work. What's going on? This shit won't turn off. There we go. Peace.